Roosevelt once said, "There could be nothing in the world more beautiful than the Yosemite, the groves of the giant sequoia and redwoods, the canyon of the Colorado, and our people should see to it that they are preserved for their children and their children's children forever, with their majestic beauty all unmarred." President Roosevelt's opinion reflects the mission of the National Park Trust to ensure that current and future generations experience the beauty, history, and natural wonders of our nation. NPT is committed to the vision that everyone will have an American park experience. Our mission is to champion the acquisition and preservation of America's critical parklands through education, partnerships, and community building. I am Fran Manella, former National Park Service Director and a current member of the Leadership Committee for NPT's Bruce F. Vento Public Service Award. NPT works in a variety of ways, creating new parks, such as the Tallgrass Prairie National Park and Preserve in Kansas, described by National Geographic as the one last stronghold of tallgrass prairie on this continent. NPT preserves privately owned lands within existing parks, such as Sequoia National Park in California and Big Cypress National Preserve in Florida. NPT protects critical wildlife areas adjacent to existing parks, establishing conservation easements in areas such as Rocky Mountain National Park in Colorado. NPT works to enhance state and regional parks as well, including the Bruce Vento Nature Sanctuary in Minnesota. NPT also preserves culturally and historically significant landmarks such as the Washington Family Legacy Homes in West Virginia and Abraham Lincoln's boyhood home in Kentucky.
We like to think of the Park Trust as a collection of onlys. It's the only land conservancy that doesn't receive funding from a government agency. It's the only private organization that's been authorized by Congress to own a unit of the national park system. And it's the only entity that has as its mission completing the national park system. With the limitations in the federal government's budget, an organization like the National Park Trust is absolutely critical to ensure completion of the national park system and protection of critical lands.
In 1983, NPT purchased its first critical inholding in the gates of the Arctic National Park and Preserve. 25 years later, NPT has come full circle with two important projects located above the Arctic Circle. In fact, NPT has worked on more than 200 projects in the United States and the U.S. Virgin Islands. NPT is also working to promote, establish, and enhance programs that encourage children and their families to have their own unique American park experience. Across the nation, NPT is partnering with many organizations to bring more children to our parks where they can benefit from outdoor recreation and learn important lessons about conservation. NPT established the Bruce F. Vento Public Service Award in 2000 to honor the memory and legacy of Bruce Vento, a 12-term member of Congress from Minnesota and former chair of the Natural Resources Subcommittee on National Parks, Forests, and Public Lands. Each recipient of the Vento Award has a lifelong legacy and commitment to protecting America's heritage. This year, NPT is proud to honor U.S. Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid of Nevada. In 1986, Senator Reid authored the legislation that created Great Basin National Park, Nevada's first national park. In 2000, Reid helped pass the Lake Tahoe Restoration Act. Senator Reid has been a major champion for the designation of nearly 3.4 million acres of wilderness in Nevada. The National System of Parks is a legacy that lasts beyond our lifetime. It extends not only to our children and their children, but forever. National Park Trust is proud to be a part of this legacy.